Hey everyone, it's Chris from Rat Race Rebellion. Welcome back to our channel. Today, I want to show you how to find remote jobs with Hilton. Now, Hilton, as you probably know, is a leading hospitality company. They have more than 7,600 properties worldwide, and they have a presence in 126 countries. So lots of need for employees. And thankfully, they're a company that embraces the idea of remote work wherever possible. Naturally, if you're in housekeeping or front desk, or you're working in catering or something in that capacity, those are not going to be available as remote positions. However, things in IT and reservations, guest services, a lot of those positions are now available remotely. So that's what we're going to be looking for today. Let's start our search as usual on the company homepage, and that's Hilton.com. As always, I like to start on the homepage because it ensures that no matter where I end up in the course of this search, I know that I'm coming there directly through the company, and therefore it is not a scam. So in this case, we're starting at, as I said, Hilton.com. And I generally check the top of the page first to see if there are any indications as to where I might find their jobs, employment, or careers page. And as you can see, because they're a hotel site, of course, everything on that top menu is geared toward guests and prospective guests. So in that case, we're going to scroll down to the bottom of the page where most companies have a more expansive menu. And we'll look for careers, and you'll see that right here, careers. So we'll click on that link. And now you'll notice that we are at jobs.hilton.com. So we're still in the Hilton site, but the URL has changed to jobs.hilton.com, still a Hilton site, okay? Once we get to the careers page, I do like to scroll down and see what kind of information they're offering about the company and details for any specific groups. So we can see here they're talking about different facets of their company, the hotels, corporate, and university positions. They have some information about what they think is great about working for Hilton, and get to know Team Hilton. So guiding you to their Instagram page where you can find out more about careers. And then they do have a link to join their talent community. And I believe, if I recall correctly, that's an opportunity to, yes, upload your resume, give them some information about you, indicate whether or not you're a military applicant, what department you're interested in, whether you would consider jobs outside of your current area. Unfortunately, they don't give you an opportunity to specify your interest in remote work here, but it could be a good way to get information from the company and find out when they're posting jobs. So for example, if you're interested in just jobs in call center and reservations, you could upload your information and check that. Okay, so select call center and reservations, and then go ahead and get yourself signed up there. And of course, you have to check this box to let them know that it's okay for them to text you. Make sure that you've cleared them on that. So hopping back to the careers page, I'm going to go ahead and scroll back up to the top where we saw that search field. I'm going to, as usual, bypass that field without putting anything in it. In bypassing that search field that they give you on the careers page, we land on a page where we have more opportunities to refine our search and let it know exactly what we're looking for. And so we can go in here and first of all, select the country, because we want to make sure that we're only getting search results that work well for us. So I'm going to go ahead and select United States. And we can see that currently there are 1,427 positions in this category. So jobs with Hilton in the United States. But of course, those are not all remote jobs. So now we'll scroll down, and where we see remote, we'll click on that to expose your options and select yes. And you can see there are 23 remote options. That's a pretty dramatic difference. But then again, this is the hospitality industry. So only certain jobs can be done off-site where there's a lot of hands-on with the guests and maintaining the property and that type of thing. So these 23 positions, I'll click on that and we should automatically update our results over here in that right-hand column. So now we get an overview of what positions they do have that are available to be worked remote. Now, Hilton is one of those companies that sometimes when they let you work remote, they want you to work remote in a specific area. And generally, you can see that in these overview descriptions. So, for example, here it says, this role will be based remotely in the greater Boston, Massachusetts area. Or this one just says the location for this position is remote/virtual. So that's more open. We can see here, this role is based at one of our corporate offices in Memphis, Tennessee, McLean, Virginia, Dallas, Texas, or remote. Okay. So you can work on site if you live in one of those three locations, or if you live elsewhere in the United States, you can work remote. So be sure that you pay attention to those geographical specifications so you don't get your hopes up for a position that is only hiring, yes, remote, but in a certain geographical area. As I look at the results for today, I'm not seeing anything that stands out as being call center or customer service type positions. I mentioned that because I know that a lot of the folks who come to our website are looking for that type of work or for non-phone work as well. So, but I do want to mention that Hilton usually once or twice a year onboards customer service representatives or guest service representatives, as they call them, to handle reservations. So do keep an eye on the site if you're interested in that type of work with this company. So I'm going to go ahead and just choose anything here. I'll choose this manager technology program management. As I make this jump from one page to the next, I'm keeping a close eye on the URL, the address at the top of the page, to see if we're going offsite to an applicant tracking software, a third party that's going to collect the information on behalf of Hilton, if indeed they're using one. So right now we're still at jobs.hilton.com, so no jumps to ATS yet. I don't know that there will be, but we'll have a look and see. So, of course, as usual, we get the job description, how you'll make an impact, what they need from you, just all of the general information here. I'm not seeing on this one, I might have scrolled right past it, but I didn't see anything obviously jumping out with regard to what the salary is for this position. So Hilton may not be posting those on every job posting. So let's go ahead and click on apply for this position. And again, watch that address bar to see if we make a leap to an applicant tracking software. And it looks like we're still in the Hilton site. Okay. Now, bear in mind, it doesn't necessarily mean that Hilton is not using applicant tracking software. I would be very surprised if they aren't, because they are a massive organization. They do a lot of hiring. They may be using an integrated applicant tracking software. The reason it's important to know whether a company is using applicant tracking software or not is because ATS is technology. It handles resumes and applications in a different way than human beings do. So you're going to want to make sure that your resume is ATS friendly, that it's bot friendly, to make sure that it can read and assimilate the information that you're pumping into it. All right. So if you're not sure how to do that, if you haven't seen us talk about this before, it's not that hard to do. You can pop over to the ratracerebellion.com website. And right across the top of the page, you'll see a link to free work from home job finding course. I just want you to click on that. and scroll down. This is a 10 module course, and the module that deals with applicant tracking software is module 8. So once you see that here in the site index, just click on that. It will bring you through to that module, and that kicks off with a video that's going to give you an in-depth understanding of how applicant tracking software works, what you need to do to build an ATS friendly resume, why companies use it, just all of those details. So it's going to go through keywords and everything else, but layout is critical. After you've watched the video, you can scroll down and you'll find links here to resume templates. Now, these resume templates have been designed for customer service reps, people looking for customer service type positions. That said, even if you're not looking for customer service work, I still want you to pull one up because it gives you a great sense of how an ATS friendly resume lays out. So that it's easily readable or parsable by the software. If you do decide that you want to work on this resume and make it your own and just customize it, be sure to click on this Enable Editing button right at the top. That will make it easy for you to get in there and just change everything to what you want it to say. All right, and make it your own, download it, customize it, tweak it, and then you can use that just for yourself. So that in a nutshell is how you find remote jobs with Hilton. If you follow this process, you'll be able to see every single remote position with Hilton in the US or in any other country that they hire in. You can customize your search and figure out what kind of job you're looking for and get just those results. I didn't do that in the search that I just did because I wanted to see everything. And it looks like it could be a good idea to sign up for their job alerts as well. You never know when something might pop up. And I will say that when their customer service jobs, their guest service jobs pop up remote, they go fast. So getting a text message when those do come down the pike is a great way to make sure that you can get ahead of the pack. All right. So if you like this video, I do want to make a request that you throw us a thumbs up just to indicate to Google that you like this kind of content so that they keep it in front of you. And of course, if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. You can just hit that subscribe button. And when you do, click the little bell icon, and that will ensure that you get notifications every time we upload new content. Also, if you are looking for remote work, be sure to visit the ratracerebellion.com website Monday through Friday, where we post screened, scam-free, curated jobs Monday through Friday. And while you're there, look in the upper right-hand corner of any page, click on that subscribe button to get our email newsletter. And that way we will land in your inbox Monday through Friday. And we can be sure to keep you in the loop on everything that we're doing so that you never miss out on any of the great jobs that we're posting over there. Everybody have a wonderful day. I look forward to seeing you back here soon for future videos about more ways to find and land legitimate remote jobs. Take care. Bye-bye.